Scott Edgar. You know him from Tripod. He's with us.
Hi.
How nerdish do people get?
Well, okay, I'm going to dob in someone I know first.
Right.
Who said, I bought a Batman costume. I said, right. So, how much does one pay for a Batman costume? He said, well, I bought myself a Batman costume and 2 Robin costumes for 2 of my friends. So all in all, it was about $300 US. And I said, oh, right. And I was thinking, oh, what a loser, right? Then he showed up with it, and it had, like, padding and a really good hat. And I was like, hey, nice Batman costume.
It has to be really good.
Yeah.
Anything less than really good looks really
And you
bad.
don't feel like Batman.
Yeah.
They had to hire a Darth Vader costume for a sketch comedy television show that I was involved with once. Huh?
Had to.
Well, it was for a sketch, you know, and the
yeah.
sketch was, OH&S officer comes to the Death Star and Darth Vader has to show him around, whatever, funny premise. So we called this costume hire place and they asked for the details of it, and then, they called us back and they went, no, look, we can't hire you this Darth Vader costume because Darth Vader wouldn't do that. If an OH&S officer came to the Death Star, he would probably send one of his officers. So I'm afraid we can't,
If
we
you've
can't.
got any more questions, get onto our internet forum.
Them's nerds.
Them's nerds.
Great.
Wow.
Tony, do we dare open up?
It's just pretty much anything I say or do. Me and Mick Malloy, we've told the story a few times. We were chased out of a Star Trek convention for taking the piss. I mean, how can you not?
Who chased you? A bloke with big ears?
People dressed as Klingons. We were just there because Mr. Chekhov was on stage, and people insisted on referring to him as Mr. Chekhov. He was just promoting his non-Star Trek related novel. And people were calling up,
Going, Mr. Chekhov, episode 23, clearly the tractor beam couldn't have been operating because in episode 22 it had been dismantled. How do you explain that, Mr. Chekhov?
and we're just going, and that was it. 200 angry
Are you
Klingons
smirking?
chasing us out of a conference centre.